Let's get into the WNBA standings. But before we get into the standings, I want to talk about surprises. Some of the teams really surprised me with their standings. And the first team that surprised me is Venus Mercury. The way that they were the contenders against Las Vegas Aces last year, Las Vegas Aces is my favorite WNBA team. And then Atlanta Dream immediately after we're like cousins. But Mercury surprised me, honestly, because their first game against Las Vegas Aces, they put BTA. So I thought, okay, this looked like a year for Mercury's. Then the season came down, everybody beating the Mercury's. I'm like, everybody beat them but us. But last night, that was one of their first games that I watched because I'm pretty much watching the Aces, Atlanta, and I do try to watch different teams when it's not playing the same day as my favorite teams. But I was rooting for them. Last night, I rooted for them. They did win. It was a close one. Mercury, for the players that I'm aware of, is Kalia Copper. I love the way Kai played as my Virgo sister. Actually, Virgo twin, 828. Our birthday is next month. But Kai plays amazing. Love AT. They could never make me hate AT. I love Alyssa Thomas. I don't know what this step called, but it's like she do this one, two, and then lay it up. I love that. And she gonna play some defense. She gonna hit you with them shoulders and play some defense. And so I just really thought that they would be up there in their standings. Another team that surprised me is Chicago Sky, the baddie team. I was like, oh Lord. Honestly, every team seemed pretty stacked and was like, okay, we may have some competition, but the Las Vegas Aces is the standard. I never bet against my team. But I'm like, they have Raquel Jackson, and I got familiar with the Raquel Jackson game during Unrival. So if you're a WNBA fan and you know when the season is over with, get into Unrival. That's how I learned watching and learning different players in conjunction with watching my team play against others, and that's how I learned some of their players. But Unrival, that's when I got familiar with Raquel Jackson game, a beast, a dog. Then it had the vet, Skylar Diggins, I might say Dejanay character, Dejanay Carrington, and Dejanay play great ball. Great ball. I love to see Dejanay on the court. She's another dog. You can tell that she wants it. She's hungry. Um, Sydney Taylor, the undrafted rookie, amazing. She's playing very amazing in the beginning. Their team had a little difficulty like meshing and putting their pieces together, but I think they started to find their rhythm. And Sydney Taylor and Carmilla Cardoso. Shout out to her too. So those are some of the players that I'm familiar with. And they said the baddies is on Chicago Sky. So far, I feel like I'm missing one of their baddies, but they got Skylar Diggins, Raquel Jackson, DJ Carrington, and a few more. So I was surprised. I thought they was going to be up there. Also, LA Sparks. LA Sparks surprised me too from their standings because they have Neka Ogumake, Kelsey Plum. Can get her back to Vegas? Please come at Kelsey. Kelsey Plum, Neka Ogumake, Erica Wheeler. So I was thinking those two teams would have been like 3, 4, 5, upper. So those are that team surprises me. Um, Phoenix Mercury's, what his name is again? Chicago Sky, LA Sparks, but another surprise, but not in a way that their rankings are low. Mystic surprised me. For them to be the young team, they're doing their big one. Competition. You got to come out playing. You can't slack with that team right there. They have Shakira Austin. I became familiar with her game again at Unrival. She was on my team role. So Shakira Austin. They got Cody McMahon. Cody's strong too. Cody will get you. I like Cody. I like Cody game. They could never make me hate Cody. They have Maureen Betts. Pretty much the Ricky's over there doing well in Mercury. I like to see them play. They're going to put up a fight. So those are the teams that surprise me. Now let's get into the standings. Number one, none other than Lynx. Lynx consistently hold the number one spot and title. Whatever they're doing over there in Minnesota, Cheryl Reeves and her teams know what it takes to be championships contenders. I don't know. Most people say it looking like they're going to take it all, but me personally, I'm never down against my Las Vegas Aces. So they have Courtney Williams, she's a shooter, she's a bucket. Olivia Miles, from game one, not even game one, for her NBA draft, she immediately intrigued me by the confidence that she had in herself in the game. Like when she was speaking with Holly Rose, she said, I feel like I have a high IQ. So, and it shows. Her confidence shows within the game. That girl plays like a vet. Do you know they got Fee over there? Kayla McBride. So Lynx got it going on. The standard, the biggest, the largest, Las Vegas Aces. We got the GOAT, Aja Wilson, the silent assassin, Jackie Young, the point guard, the magician, the lady who got eyes in the back of her head, that one point guard, Chelsea Gray. We got Chelsea Gray. We have Jewel Lloyd, Cheyenne Parker Titus. I love Cheyenne. Cheyenne, she's remind me of when I do like this, snatching that ball, strong. Other people too small. That's one of my favorite WNBA thing. I love when the girls hit the too small. We got Cheyenne. We have some other players, but I'm just naming players like off the back who game that I enjoy on the Las Vegas Aces. Dana Evans. Dana Evans is a dog. When Dana get on that court for her size, I love Dana Evans. Shout out to Las Vegas Aces and their whole staff, Becky Hammond, everybody over there. Valkyries surprised me too. I wasn't so familiar with the Valkyries game. That's a team that I didn't realize was going to be number three. And speaking of shocked, I'm shocked that Atlanta is number six. I could be biased because I like Atlanta. So let me go ahead. You might think it's biased, but these are my emotions. I felt that my girls were losing mentally more than physically. Walk with me now, follow me. I was reading Don Staley's book because I believe behind every great player is a great coach. And I'm like, her players are amazing, but they're not braggadocious. They show you their work, i.e., Alicia Gray, Raven Johnson, the list can go on. So I read her book, and she said that one of her mentors told her basketball is as to four is to one, meaning that basketball is more mental as it is physical. And I think what's blowing the game, the refs keep blowing that whistle, let them play, and I think it knocked my girls down to number six. So I'm surprised Atlanta number six because last year they was fluctuated between like two and three. So let's crawl our way back up there, Atlanta, get back up there with your cousins, Las Vegas Aces. We got this, lock in. We won last night against the Dallas Wings. Speaking of Dallas Wings, they number four. We know we got Paige Buckets. Love Paige. They have Enrique Agumake. They have AZ Fudd, the one who won the 3 points contest. So I'm not surprised that Dallas is four. Dallas has a good game. They have a great game. Number five, Indiana Fever. They great contenders too, so I'm not surprised about their spot. They have Caitlin Clark, Raven Johnson, the best to me on that team. Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell so fast, fast as lightning. I don't know who else that's as fast as that Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is pretty fast, so I'm not shocked about their standing. Number seven, Liberty. I'm shocked. Liberty usually go at it with Las Vegas Aces, and they just won the Commissioner Cup. So Brianna Stewart, another Virgo sister, her game is, and Stewie be putting that on. Stewie be clean. They got Stewie, Betnijah, Jonquel Jones. She won MVP for All-Star weekend over there with New York Liberty. So what's going on? Do they have like a new coach? Players are changed around, but something is different. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something is different with New York Liberty. Number eight. The eight is my favorite number. We had a why. We got the Mystics. I already talked about the Mystics, Cody McMahon, and we named them. Number nine, Portland Fire. To be honest, I thought Portland Fires and Toronto Temples was going to be the last ones. I'm shocked that Connecticut Sun is 14, almost dead last. So Portland Fire is number nine. Number 10, Phoenix Mercury coming in the team. We already talked about, the players on that team. Number 11 is Tempo, Portland Tempo. Marina Mabry. They got Mabry over there. Who else? Speaking of Valkyries, let's go back to number three. I didn't know Gabby Williams was like that. Gabby Williams, and I'm also happy for Kill Stokes. She was one of our babies over there with Las Vegas Aces. She's doing well over there with the Valkyries. But Gabby Williams and Veronica Burton for Valkyries. I've got familiar with her game with Unrivaled. So if you're a WNBA fan again, check out Unrivaled. It's after the season. I think it started like in January. Unrivaled is where it's at. And so we left off on the tempo. The number 12 spots is Sparks. We already went over those players. 13, Chicago Sky, the same. Surprise. 14, Connecticut Sun. They got BG, Sanaya Rivers. I don't know what's going on with Connecticut. But what I can say is Mercury, and I wouldn't say much Mercury. Connecticut, they be trying. Mercury try to. But like overall, who I can tell that won it, but they need more of a seasoned vet. The last on the list. It's not funny. Storms. Seattle Storm. I thought that, no, I thought that because I think if Skylar Diggins stayed over there, they probably had a little help. But they have Natisha Hardeman, stud bud. She plays well. Flaw J, category 4. Big 4. Watch Flaw J play in the game. Flaw J wants it. If I had to describe her in one word, hungry. You can tell on the court she plays with passion. You can see the defeat in her face when they lose because they give it they all. Like they always at least 1 point or two shot away from winning. Although they last, they put up a fight. And also lately with the Connecticut Sun, meaning like with the Storms, I just think once they get a little bit seasoned, they would know because again, basketball is mental too of what plays to do. So overall, those are the Western and Eastern Conference. If you stay to the end, drop your favorite team below. I'm taking Aces over everybody. Las Vegas Aces over everybody.